I've been faking sleep for 2 years to hear what my fiancé whispers when he thinks I'm not listening. Have you ever had a secret that feels like a warm blanket? For 700 days, I've had one. Every morning, when the sun just barely touches the curtains, I wake up to the sound of Leo's alarm. I don't open my eyes, I don't move, I slow my breathing and stay perfectly still. I do this because I'm addicted to the version of my fiancé that only exists when he thinks he's alone. Our life together is wonderful in the daylight. We're that couple that finishes each other's sentences and argues over whose turn it is to do the dishes. He's kind and attentive when people are watching, but it's the moments in the dark that hold my heart together. Every single morning, before he leaves for his shift at the hospital, he leans over and presses a kiss to my temple. It's light like a feather, then comes the whisper. It's always different, but the soul of it is the same. Drive safe today, love, he'll mutter into my hair, or, you make everything worth it. Sometimes he just lets out a quiet, happy laugh and tucks the blanket tighter around my shoulders. He thinks he's performing for an audience of 0. He thinks he's just talking to the silence. I've never told him I'm awake because I'm terrified that if he knew, the magic would vanish. The weight of this secret changed last Friday. I was supposed to be away on a 3-day business trip, but my flight was cancelled. I took a late-night train back and let myself into our apartment at 2 a.m., thinking he'd be fast asleep. I was being quiet, planning to surprise him in the morning. But as I stood in the hallway, I heard his voice coming from the kitchen. He wasn't on the phone. He was sitting at the table with a glass of water, looking at the empty chair where I usually sit. "Man, the apartment is way too quiet," he whispered to the empty room. "I miss you already. Only 2 more days." My heart didn't just melt, it expanded. I realized then that his love wasn't a ritual he performed for me, or even for a sleeping version of me. It was just who he was. He loves me even when there is no possibility of me hearing him. He speaks to my ghost when I'm gone with the same tenderness he shows my sleeping body. I stood there in the dark hallway, tears blurring my vision, realizing that I have found the rarest thing on earth. A man whose heart is consistent in the shadows. I didn't tell him I heard him. I walked in a minute later, pretending I had just arrived from the station. He jumped up, his face lighting up like a kid on Christmas, and hugged me so tight I could barely breathe. I hugged him back a little longer than usual. I'm going to keep my secret. I'm going to keep faking sleep every morning, because some things are too beautiful to be explained. Would you rather have a partner who shows their love through big public gestures, or one who has a secret ritual they think you never see?